Hey guys, Flabaliki here today, and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Today we're making a brand new map. You may see I've already started, mainly because this took me so long to do. I initially was going to do a live stream, and we did. The live stream went for about half an hour, till things went horribly wrong. I was very tired. Photoshop crashed. Long story short, I'm not going to live stream map creation. Going to do videos on YouTube because it works out a little bit easier that way. And I mean, what you're seeing here took me probably a few hours already. So yeah, I was originally going to create my own terrain, but then I just gave up in the end and went to Terrain Party, that sort of website where you can just get sort of terrain maps from anywhere on the planet. You know, 1,000,000 points if you can tell the topography of this place. I've changed it, obviously. Like, I've added this big lake in and all that. But this river here and this one here are still accurate. And also all this land there. And then this side, basically, so what I've done, this side of the map is still quite hilly and quite uneven, because I thought that'd be interesting to sort of play around with. But of course, I didn't want the whole map like that, because let's have a look at scale. So this is a highway. So looking at the scale, that's actually very, very hilly. Like, it's quite hilly, but it doesn't look that hilly from, like, when you're just looking around like this. Now, I knew that was going to become a problem when building anything, like, you know, trying to do highway intersections, all that kind of stuff. It's going to become a major problem. So, what I did is I made basically this half of the map flat. So you got sort of like this half area here, it's all flat. Over here is quite hilly, and it should be interesting to play around with. Maybe do some external sort of towns and that kind of stuff separate from our main kind of city area. Now, I put this large sort of reservoir area in here, and I've tried to design it in a way that will allow us to just put a dam straight across here. Whether it works or not, I don't know until we actually get into it. So, yeah. Yeah, so this is going to be the new map, or at least the starting point of it. This is where I've sort of gone to and decided this is where we're going to start from. So, we need to, if we look up here, we've got a little checklist. We need to have at least one incoming highway connection and at least one outgoing. Now, can you do, oh, you can do intersections. I should have downloaded some. Gonna download some. Okay, so I downloaded some interchanges, obviously a bunch of the Timbo ones, because he seems to be the dude to go to. So these will all be in my asset list as well in the description down below. I've got a couple of trumpets, and a few other ones that may be interesting later on. Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of these things are probably not very European, but whatever. I mean, the trumpet I would probably say is more European. I only say that because there's so many of them in Euro Truck Simulator, so I'm basing all my knowledge off of that. Right, so we need to get some highway connections coming in. I guess we want to have at least... Now, I said I wanted to base this city off of, like, ring roads when we get into it. So I would like to actually have a highway that sort of bypasses around the complete perimeter. That'd be interesting, but it'd also be really stupid. So let's not do that. That'd also be very stupid. Let's go. Now, I think you're supposed to design maps 100% of the time, and same with intersections, 100% of the time as if you were doing a right-hand drive city, because then when you do left-hand drive city, the game just sort of flips the direction around. So I might bring this up through here, because it needs to come through the initial tile. So let's just bring it through there, I reckon. And then I just want to figure out where this highway is going. So I think this one will just go... Actually, maybe we'll even go across... Should we go across the water chute? No, let's just go straight through on this one. Because this is fairly easy to build on. When I go to build sort of roads over there, I want to build them like they've either been built on top of those sort of hills, or sort of going through, like weaving through them a little bit, sort of semi-realistically. Like, you wouldn't just randomly go up and down hills. Like, even here, it's a little bit hilly. So let's actually go around it and take the highway out there. There you go. Alright, so that's our first highway. I mean, it's obviously a one-way. Now we're going to go back and do the other direction. Oh, jeez. This is tedium at its finest. Okay, so we're going to try and make it look decent. See, this is why they need a tool to be able to build highways going the same... Oh, wait. I'm doing this on the wrong side. Oh, that would have been devastating if I did the whole thing like that. See, this is why we need to do the city in left-hand drive, because I get confused. Alright, so we're going to come around here. I got to make all of these in right-hand drive. Oh, that's not very good. I got to make all of these in right-hand drive, and then the rest of the city is going to be left-hand drive. So if I go to there... I mean, this doesn't have to be exact, but I would like it to look, you know, decent. and somewhat good. It's never gonna be perfect. Oh, I could have just gone all the way along. It bows out a little bit there. That's not bad. We can always fix that anyways. Yeah, so welcome to map creation. I don't know how interesting this is going to be. That's why I thought I'd do one video of this on the channel and gauge you guys your opinion of the actual video and what we're doing. And then also let me know, you can also let me know in the comments suggestions of what we should do in the map. I don't want to do any mountains or waterfalls. I had suggestions like that. But it doesn't really make sense for the particular area we're doing. We're just doing sort of rolling hills, keeping it really gentle, and that kind of stuff. So that's going to go straight out there. Now, it's a little bit floopy in places, but, you know, that's just the way it is. Especially here. I do want to change this bit. I didn't realize that it actually had a slight curve there when I was doing that. So let me get rid of all of that. That's the actually annoying thing in this. To demolish stuff is actually really kind of annoying. Very, very, very tedious. Alright, so it's going to come around like this. And demolish that bit too. And there you go. So a little bit janky there though. So let's fix that up. Alright, so now we got a highway that runs through our initial tile and from edge to edge. So that's all good. So we have 2 incoming connections and 2 outgoing out of 4. So obviously we need to do another one. We'll probably just do another one crossing over, or even 2 separate ones. I don't know, but we'll do that in a minute. As for now, let's actually get a connection into this main tile. So let's have a look. What have we got? We probably want to do a good old trumpet, which don't have thumbnails, which are kind of annoying. So we probably want to do one of these would be good. And that would actually fit in there quite well if we get that out. So these are just different directions. Doesn't really matter which one we use. So let's just demolish a little bit of that and get in a trumpet. Probably there is actually quite good already. Yeah, no, that's good. We'll obviously adjust this a little bit so it lines up a little bit nicer. And that should be good. So this will go to there. And obviously I've built this the complete wrong way. Let me actually build this one the right way. Can I presume I can flip them. Good. Beautiful. Yeah, no, that's really, really good. I'm really, really good at highways. That's not going to look very good. So let's actually just take that a little bit further back. And around there like that. Okay, so now we got our main connection going into our main starting tile. So this is where we will start our city at some point in the future. Now, we need to... let's focus on the highway. So I would like to have... the highway probably coming down the river, one side of the river. Maybe this side would be better. And then it would probably go a little bit out that way. Bridge over here somewhere, I think. Like over this part of the river or something there. Yeah, that could be quite good. Alright, let's see how we can do this. So, we'll come in. I want to come in, like I said, I want to try... because this area is actually quite deceptively hilly. It doesn't look very hilly, but when you put a road over, you can actually see... quite how hilly that is. So we want to try and minimize the ups and downs that you would experience driving along there. So this is kind of like a little valley style area, but it's like a little bit lower than everywhere else. So I want to kind of... now I don't want to go too close to the river because it's gonna do that on the road and it doesn't look too good. So I want to actually... let's see if we can smooth that out a little bit. I don't want any harsh sort of edges to the road is what I want to try and avoid. So if we're on top, we want to try and keep it... I don't want to go up and down too much. It's not so bad. Obviously, you're going to have to because it's hilly, but as long as we can keep it fairly gentle, that'd be ideal. Let's go through here and then... because I want to keep it quite close to the river just to make it like an interesting sort of... kind of road coming through here. So how does that look? That is definitely interesting. I will say that. It's a little bit rough there. We might refine that, but we'll see. Now if we go like this, because we want to go around this way and bridge over there somewhere, or over here, I guess. Maybe in that little point there would be a good place. So if we go around like this, and then I wish you could change. I wish the bridge style changed in European. That'd be good. Now, we probably want a bridge about there, just because the land is quite interesting. Alright, let's go straight across. No, so we need to go... Keep it high. Where is the... Oh, there's the snap point. I want to make sure it's snapping. Okay, let's just actually go from this side. That's a very long... Like, this river also... Like, editing maps, I found some things are deceptively... big. Like that river looks, it doesn't look that big, but I guess when you think about it and look, hey, this is one city tile, that's quite a big river, but that's fine because we're going to be using all of these, so that's cool. I really like the look of that road. It just looks interesting, sort of running through the countryside like that. I think that's cool. And then what we'll do is get in, we'll put in the intersection now. So we had a trumpet there. I'm wondering if there's a... I liked the idea of this one, but I didn't realize part of this was underground. We may use that at some point. But, oh well. So, let's see. So there's this one. That'd be quite high capacity. But the only thing is we'd have to alter the way that highway is designed. I guess we'll go with a 4-way interchange. We could do that one, or we could do that one. Or we could do... No, that's the trumpet. Don't want to do that one. Don't want to do that one. I feel like, I mean, I guess trumpet's not that bad. Maybe we will do it. But I just don't want to do too many of them. And also that one's going a different way, so it seems weird. But I think I really want to just run this highway through to the other side. Oh, actually, maybe we won't. Maybe this will just join here. Then we'll have another highway that comes off there and goes up. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's just do this. Let's go. Let's do this trumpet. Trumpet! Alright, you go away, because I need you. Hopefully these are high enough capacity. Now, where is that going to go? About there somewhere. Looks pretty good. Okay, let's hook that up. Hopefully I'm not, like, digging myself a hole here. Like, when I go to play in this map, and I'm like, oh god, what have I done? I've done something very stupid. Let me just take this back a little bit further, because there's a little bit... We want to make this look like... as part of the map as possible. I mean, even that's not that good, but like these we definitely need to take back a little bit further so we can curve it in a little bit more gingerly. Go there and then... No, see, this needs... Because that needs to curve up, it makes it kind of... So we can do that. That works. Of course, I'm building these roads the wrong way again. Honestly, when the city's in the left-hand drive, it will be beautiful. It will be the most beautiful thing ever. That's okay. That looks pretty good. And then this one, of course, we'll go... We need to bring this back down to ground level. I'm trying to make this bridge as sort of even as possible. Like they don't change height that much. Which they don't seem... Like, that looks like a pretty flat bridge, which I'm actually quite happy about. Like, they go up a little bit, go across. And it is sloping down the whole way. But it's still pretty... it's pretty solid for a nice bridge. Now... This doesn't line up particularly well. But that's okay. That's just the way it is. That's actually kind of annoying. Maybe if I do it like this instead. I'll do something like that. So it's kind of like, hey, we're turning. And then we'll do the same on this one. Now we gotta, we gotta build the highway going back the other way. Right, so this needs to go up. This will be interesting. Trying to get the same bridge here is going to be really annoying. So let's actually just try to do it this way. Okay, so let's go there, and then we're going to go up. I think we went up twice. Or maybe we did this bit first. I think we did this bit first. Let's try and get this the same sort of height. A little bit higher, which is bothering me. And it'll come across to there. Why is this not... Why is my snap point over this way? That's not good. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo that side. Alright, well let's bring it over to here. And that's not sloping down how I wanted either. Oh, this is fun, guys. Are you having fun? And that'll go to there. Okay, so this, that looks pretty good from there. This side, it needs a little bit of work just to fix that up. Not quite right. So it's going to go down to there. Hey, that's not so bad, is it? Okay. So this needs to be... No, that's right. The bridge is wrong. The bridge needs to flip around. Yeah, okay, that's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and start building this road back. Now, I'm not too concerned about this one being too close to the other highway. It doesn't really need to be. It can be a little bit more laid back. You know, we got plenty of space. And we can always redo this later on in the actual gameplay. I still want to fix up that little bit there. And maybe this one here too. But I don't know, we'll see. So this will go down here. Because highways don't always run directly next to each other. And I don't really want these ones to. Because these are kind of more lazy, laid-back, casual countryside highways. Countryside highways. So, you know. It's all good. And besides, when we're getting out to like the edge of the map where we are now, you won't actually see any of this. This is like... It all fades out there. It fades out from... I think it actually fades out probably around here, like somewhere pretty strongly, so you won't see anything out there. But I think that looks kind of nice, because it's not exactly the same, but it's not too different, so it has a nice sort of casual vibe running through the little hills here. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, now, I wanted one to come out this way somewhere. I guess we'll do it in this tile, because why not? Maybe we will try and use a different one here, different intersection, or we're just going to end up using a trumpet again. I mean, we can use this one, but I feel like this is more of like exiting into an area, not changing to another highway. Slope too steep for a trumpet interchange, so there you go. Well, this one works, so that's fine. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, no, this is fun stuff. This is only the beginning too. Then we're gonna do train lines, and we gotta do resources. We gotta do trees. We gotta make it look good too. I'm not too worried about trees or anything being precisely, you know, beautiful. As long as the like this sort of terrain and that is kind of how I want it, then I'm happy with that. Because we can always add trees and that in later in the series anyways. But I mean, obviously I'll do a tree covering. I would like to do sort of farmland area, but I don't know if I can be bothered. Like, it seems like such an effort. Now this one, again, we want it kind of running through the hill area a little bit. Again, this probably won't be seen. You probably won't ever see this sort of thing, because it'll be in the sort of fadey out area of the map. So apparently we're going up on top of this thing now, so that's interesting. I want this to leave at the top, so it's actually going to go up that way. Yeah, most of that probably won't be seen. It'll be out of vision, but that's okay. Now we're going to do the one going back. So let's go from here. And take it all the way back in. So, yeah, this is good. Might just go a little bit wider on that corner. Why not? Mix it up. And around. I don't even know what to say at this point in time. I mean, other than, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. There's really not much to say. We're making some highways. We're almost done with the highways though, or at least the basics of it. So that will come around here. Yeah, it'll be a little bit wider. That's fine. One of those corners looked really bad. I'll go back and have a look at that in a second. I'm really not too concerned about these though, because yeah, these are going to be way out of sight. This bit won't be though, so let's try to make this look good. Okay, so that joins in there. Now there was this bit here that I don't know what the hell's going on there. That looks really weird. Looked very dodgy, so let me just try and fix that. That's a little bit better. Alright, so then we got all the highway connections done. So, good. We've got a few checkboxes. Have oil areas in the map, have fertile areas in the map, have ore areas in the map. Yeah, we'll do that. Have at least one ship path connection. Do I have to have a ship path? I thought, oh no, recommended. No, okay, no, we're good. I was going to say, because I didn't, not all maps have ships, and we're not going to do ships on this because we don't have any ocean. So we can't actually do a ship path anyway. We want to do... Let's do some plane paths. Because this is pretty easy. We'll just go basically you say where the aeroplanes are going to fly. This doesn't really matter because this never affects you in the game at all. It's sort of just like, it's just kind of like if you put your airport there, the planes will take off and they'll fly towards this. I think that's kind of how it works. I will can I just like, how do these work per se? Because I would like to have a few, I don't know how other people have done these. If you have any tips on flight paths. I don't know if I really need more than one. I don't even know if I'm on that. I don't know if I need more than one or if I should have so many or if I should have just one or what. But anyways, that's where the planes will sort of fly past. I mean, that's kind of a dumb flight path crossing over. Oh god, I've got to get rid of it now, do I? Oh, it's a lot of demolishing. Well, that's kind of dumb because you would definitely not have flight paths like that. I mean, you might do, but they would be at different levels. And I don't think you can set levels here. So, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so we need... have at least one train track connection. Now, I'm thinking... Well, actually, let's go... Go away. Can't press escape on that. That's dumb. Alright, well, let's have a look at the trees. I actually want to get rid of all those trees in there. Hang on. Let me go strength. I don't want any to start off with. We've used 36 trees. I didn't approve that. Go away. 0 out of 250,000 trees. Good. Now, what do these ones look like? These are quite nice. I think... Wait, where's the oak? Is this oak? Older. Small beech. Probably want like oak trees. Ideally, yeah. Alright, let's smatter the map. Not too much. I mean, we could do like loads of trees. Like that. I mean, we'll definitely have a forest area somewhere probably, but for the most part, I think if we take it down to about 6%, we could do something like that. And even that might be a little bit too much. Hang on, go back up. Whoops. Oh, go away. Okay, 0, maybe a little bit less than 6%, because I just want to get a pretty decent covering of the map, or at least a playable space, because outside of the playable space, it doesn't matter that much, because again, you don't see that much of it. So let's just go like this. Looking good, probably. Only use 13,000 trees. And then, of course, we'll get some outside the map. I just wanted to do inside the map first, so we had a good covering there. We don't need to go too close to the edge on this, otherwise it will be kind of a waste. Okay, so we got a pretty light covering. That's pretty decent. And then we should probably have some like sort of forest areas as well. I don't know. We obviously want some other trees too. I wasn't just going to do one tree, but I don't know what else to do. Pretty good. Let me just make this smaller, dull, so I can see. So we got those trees. Those could be good. Maybe if we get some of these in. Not too many. We'll just do it in a few areas. Just to mix it up a little bit. There you go. Whoa, it's so mixed up. Whoa! That's just... There should be a few of them around the place. Yeah, there's a few of them around the place. Looking good. Okay, then we're not going to do any pine forest, because I don't think that's really a thing. I don't think they're that common. Are they in Europe? I don't know. My knowledge of Europe is limited. No, let's just do a thicker forest of oak trees somewhere. So that was definitely the only oak tree. Okay. Let's bring that up. Maybe about 12. So if that's our starting tile, we could probably do... Where would you... Maybe... Probably it would be a little bit thicker on this side because it's quite hilly. So maybe we'll make it a little bit more foresty over this way. And then we'll make it even a little bit stronger, sort of heading into the back area here. You know, it's a very, very leafy area. And then even stronger over this way a little bit. Maybe in this tile here. It's amazing how many trees you can place. Look at that. It's beautiful. Load of oak trees. Probably wouldn't be that many oak trees. I don't really make that much sense. But whatever. I'll mix in some more soon. So that's kind of like a nice little foresty area. Maybe a little bit here and there. I wish you had the sort of brush strength in single player. Oh, in single player. In the actual game. Because there's that tree brush mod, but you can't do the strength. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's get in some of these. What do these look like? Sure, I don't know. Whatever, let's get some of those in. Okay, then over here, I feel like around this reservoir should be a little bit foresty. Got oak trees. Maybe we'll do Maybe do an older forest. How about that? The Elder One forest. That's where the Elder One from Harry Potter was grafted from. I don't know why I said grafted. That's not the right word. Carved from. From the Elder Wood of the Elder Forest. Alright. Those trees are very green. Some more oaks in here, I think. Just on this side of the highway, I think, and maybe down this area here. I feel like these would be the lesser visited areas, you know? Especially down here. I feel like this should be quite heavily wooded. Maybe not by the water, though, because that doesn't make sense. That's quite nice. Alright, no, that's looking good. Yeah, trees, it's probably not realistic at all, but that's really none of my concern. Good. And then this side is just pretty just open. This will probably be like, well, yeah, this is where we're going to be building most of the city, like this area and this half. And then we'll probably also do some towns out here with like farmland and that kind of stuff. But that's a good start. So what else do we need to do? Maybe let's decide where we're going to do fertile land. So farmland, I think pretty much all out here I want to be fertile land. But the problem with fertile land is when you do it, it looks like that. It's like, oh, yuck. So, I don't know. Oil. I think we'll get some oil around this lake. I feel like this is where we might have some oil. Oh, why does it look so ugly? Why does it have to be so ugly? What happens if I... Okay, that sort of just blends it in a little bit better, which is a little bit nicer, I guess. I just don't like how ugly it is. Why is it so, like... Why is the color so different? Maybe it changes when I get out of here. No, it doesn't. Because that's what the water does. Like, when you're in the water menu, you can see through it. So I was hoping that the resources changed when you leaved it. Leaved it? Left it. We'll get some oil there, though. I don't know. I don't want yellow grass everywhere, though. It's the thing. So we'll have a little bit of oil around that lake, I think. And then maybe we'll do... Or... Kind of... Probably in the hilly... Because this is like all quite hilly out here. So maybe out here somewhere. Under the trees. That's a very large area of ore. That will be it. Okay, fertile land. Now, see, as I would love to do this and just have the whole area fertile land, all out here, all like this. But it looks absolutely awful. Like, it just looks terrible. Why is it so yellow? It looks so bad. So I think what we'll do, instead of doing that, let's just pick an area. And then what we'll do, like when we pick an area, what we'll do when we get to it in game, we'll build roads and make it look like farms, so it looks like it's supposed to be like that. I want to figure out, so, because if we're doing farmland, I obviously don't want the city anywhere near it. So maybe, oh, I wish we could use all this space. So if we're starting the city here, maybe if we grow the city on this half of the map, so from there to that side. Oh no, I don't know. Well, let's just do farmland here. I don't like how strong that is. Let me just weaken that down a little bit. Sort of around this way. Obviously, I'll go outside of the map just to help a little bit with blending. So we have a little bit of fertile land there. That's like a whole tile of farmland. So that's pretty good. Get rid of a little bit there. And then we can always just create fake farms anyways. We don't actually have to have farming industry. But that's quite a big area. So maybe we'll just leave it like that. And then what else do we need to do? No, those are all my resources. I need to do train lines, don't we? That's pretty much all we need to do. There's train track left. So how do I want to do this? Probably, what am I doing? I'm clicking on all the wrong things. I need to go into roads and then trains. Now I probably want it running near one of the highways. Probably this one. I feel like it should come in this way. And sort of run, obviously not like directly next to it, but pretty close, I think. So like if that's there, let's go. Because now if this were a real train line as well, you'd want as little gradient as possible. Now that looks awful, but we might try and fix that. You wouldn't want it going up and down hills all the time, because that's just not efficient. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to... It's a little bit flatter up the top bit here. So maybe if we go a little bit further this way. And then... I guess we have to go down there. Like, I don't want it going up and down hills as much as the road. Because the road goes... You can see there goes quite far down. We want to try and keep it more or less the same sort of level. Maybe up like this. See, this is all very hilly here. Maybe if we go a little bit further up this way. Maybe if we sort of build along this bit, it might be a little bit smoother. I have no idea how this looks, and we'll see it in a moment. But for now, we'll keep going. Now, this is not going to go directly next to the highway. We'll probably do it a little bit further down. How does that actually look, by the way? That doesn't look good, that bit. It's interesting, that's for sure. So if I was like playing the game, I was like, oh, look at the train line. That's kind of cool. I mean, that bit there isn't, but oh, I guess it's not so bad. And that's, anyway, that's something we can change. It's just the bits outside of the city I want to make sure are okay, because we can change everything inside of it at any point, so that's not really a concern. Alright, well, let's go straight across. And let's go... So, again, we want to try and keep this as level as possible. I don't want a ridiculous looking bridge like that. Probably about there looks pretty good. Now let's go straight across. Where the hell is the snap point? There it is. Okay, so that looks pretty level. So we might actually do it to there. And then obviously we're going to want to bring it back down as smooth as possible. I guess to there it has to be. That's not so bad. I mean, the train bridge is very high. Like, the terrain is deceptively tall. Like, that is a very big hill. It just doesn't look like it. How are these rivers flowing, by the way? Because sometimes they're a bit dodgy. Also, yeah, those trees are getting consumed by water. Well, I'll have to go around and fine-tune some of this. Because I think the water simulation is still running. Like, it's still trying to figure out how it goes. Because, look, we got water flowing backwards here. Like, what's happening, basically, is we have this river running down. Some of it goes that way, and some of it tries to flow up here, and it sort of disturbs the flow. So it's still sort of trying to settle down. Like, once the water settles down, like, and this is all sort of going everywhere too, because I think it's probably this river, the reservoir is like sort of, because it's got a lot of water coming out, so some of it actually does try and go back up there. But once the river settles down a little bit, then we'll get a better idea of how that works. Now, how do I want to do a rail crossing on the highway? I don't know. I would like to... Maybe we'll go under. We'll go under. Because we have the terrain tools. So let's do it. I have the power! Alright, let's also get rid of the highway because we need a little bit of space here to work. So it only needs to go down a little bit. So let's go like this, and then it's probably a little too far. Maybe about there. And that's quite deep. So let's actually bring it up a little bit. That'll probably be good. Alright, so let's do this. Let's also make it a little bit stronger so I can do this a little bit quicker. So the rail will actually not be there. It'll be a little bit further over this way. Be about there. But I want to try and make this dip here as smooth as possible. So it kind of looks like it's been sculpted into the terrain. I'm wondering if we take this further back, if it actually meets the train line height. Not quite, but what we're going to do is we're going to path that in so it comes really smooth. Because I want it super smooth. Super. And this will sort of go out that way, and then we'll taper it in a minute. Okay, so let's go pathway. Let's also make it a little bit stronger. So we need to go... I learned how to use this in good old regular gameplay. Let me move this back. We need a bit more space. Oops. So we want to... Does this actually give you a tooltip how to do it? Yeah, see, this actually tells you how to do it. In the game, it does, like the mod doesn't. It's so annoying. So yeah, it's going to be super smooth coming down there. Wait, that's not what I wanted. No, I wanted this bit to be super smooth. This bit needs to be more cliff-like so it can bridge across. That's right. Okay, so we need to go from the middle there all the way down. So you can't even tell. From there. No. Wait. Where do I right click? I've forgotten now. The final position, yeah. Forgotten how to use the tool in like 2 seconds. Okay. So that goes there. Alright, so now what we've got this sort of little dip-ins here, which is good. Let's bring this in a little bit, maybe. Okay, so let's actually run the train line through. And then we'll fine-tune the actual terrain itself. So that will go through there somewhere. Yeah, so look how smooth that is. Buttery smooth. Nice. So this, the highway, hopefully we can actually bridge this easily. Now, I'm hoping... Oh, that looks pretty good. That sort of bridge there, and then obviously flat again. Oh, wow. I did that at the perfect height. Like, accidentally. That is accidentally perfect. I need to redirect this highway a little bit, though, because that's... Now this is apparently curving that way, so... Which is not a problem. Just gotta redo a little bit of the highway. Okay, we're gonna go straight across. Obviously go up in the middle. This one not working as well. Oh, hang on. If I do it there, it works. And I want to get this to... Yeah, I was just trying to make it meet properly there. Okay, so now we have 2 perfect bridges. So this will go to about there. And of course I'm building these wrong. Like the wrong direction. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. All the way along. Okay. Alright, so now we have the little railway going underneath that. As smooth as possible. So the highway stays flat. The railway stays, yeah, somewhat flat. It does go down, but you can't really tell. You can't really tell. I will even smooth these out a little bit. Actually, let me undo that. I don't want to do it too close to the highway because it sort of messes up anything. So smooth out some of these around it. Oh, that is a work of art. That should go in the Guggenheim. You know who I is. I is a train artist. Alright, anyways, this is basically flat terrain out here, so we don't need to worry too much about avoiding hills. Although it's a little bit hilly out here. Okay, so now that runs straight on through. So we have a connection there, connection over that side. I will probably want another connection in case these glitch out, because you know how, like in my Let's Play, train lines glitched out at some point. That was very annoying. So I'm actually going to run probably another train line next to this highway. And I wish I built enough room to do a railway bridge here too. I mean, maybe. Let's see. We might have enough room to do this. So we're going to go like this. That works for me. And then I don't want to actually that close to the highway because that's going to be really annoying. So we're actually going to take it away. Just going to head out this way a little bit more. It's going to kind of trace the that highway. I guess actually we'll head out this way, mainly because I don't want to build another underpass kind of thing. Now, what we could do is actually go over this though, if we wanted. Do you reckon we could go over? Let's see. Space already occupied. I don't care if space is already occupied. I did like that bridge design though. If we can get that to work, that'd be cool. Yeah, nice. That's good. I like that. And that actually meets quite level. That actually worked quite well. Much better than I thought it would. All right, then this can go straight on out. Not too straight on because it's a little bit hilly. So let's actually navigate our way through the hills a little bit. There you go. Okay, so that one now heads out there. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. And then this does a little railway bridge there. Beautiful. Obviously, we'll get away from that highway a little bit there. And it'll head out next to it, though. Okay, so now we have railway coming in that way, one going through that way. These aren't actually connected right now. They just go over each other. We can connect that later on. That's not something I want to do right now. How's my river flowing? Is it flowing properly. The water is mostly flowing this way now. Still got a little bit of an inflow there, but it's kind of it does weird stuff. The water level is sort of bouncing around all over the place. I might actually I was gonna raise up the edge there so it doesn't flow out, but then we have the problem of the water flowing in that way. If I blocked it up, even more water would go the wrong way. So there's a bunch of trees in the water, so I need to get rid of those. The water level has changed since I put the trees in, unfortunately. But there you go. That is a big change there. Wow. Okay, that's I don't know if this water's ever going to stabilize. Because I don't know what is happening now. Why is it like doing tidal waves of water? I don't even know what's happening with this. Maybe what I'll do, maybe I will, because maybe sometimes a lot of it's flowing out, but sometimes a lot of it's flowing into the map. So maybe that was actually not what I was supposed to do. I want to do it a little bit more gentle than that, please. There we go. Just so all of it flows into the map, so we know how much we're getting. Oh, no. How much water is always flowing in. Now, I'm not sure what water capacity that is. I don't know if I think that just changes the one I place down. I don't know how that actually works. Anyways, that should make the water flow a little bit more consistent there. I might raise the level of water here, or the level is the spawner, because that should, I guess, increase the sort of flow rate. And it is actually flowing out now, though, which I don't want. Let's block that up a little bit. All right, because you won't see that, so that's not really a problem. So I just wanted to increase the water level, so then hopefully the flow rate will sort of counteract this river, and they will actually join together properly and head down this way. Because this is a really nice river sort of flowing through there. I like that. Oh, I like the bridges. They already look good. That looks absolutely terrifying. What is going on there? Jesus. Hopefully the water level doesn't raise too much. Okay. Now this is coming along well. I think this would be a really interesting map. Leave your comments and suggestions down below. We're not necessarily done with the map creation, but if there's not too many things I need to change, then I will not do another video of map editing, but we will just jump into the city and start creating. But for now, that'll do us. That will do us, yeah. That's cool. I like this map. Yeah, so if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. But I'll see you next time, and have an awesome day.